Um, so
Makes sense. Okay.
yeah. I mean, it comes into certain elements of the work, I guess, further down the supply chain from the major contractors, if you like, carrying out tasks. But in my experience, the industry would try to cut corners all different areas of the market, and generally ends up in tears, to be honest. It's not a way to go. You're dealing with pretty major assets, harsh environments, high pressures and temperatures coming out of this, passing through these structures. It's not really somewhere for any cutting corners, really.
Sure. That makes sense. Yep.
It's less. I mean, of course, it's important. I mean, cost is always important, of course, but there's ways of reducing that cost without cutting the quality. Is I suppose my point.
And that makes a lot of sense. I mean, if you're thinking about when you think about the budget for a rig, the budget to make repairs and do and maintain and all that, for an individual rig, what percent would like the diving component be of that budget, that maintenance budget?
What do you think? It would be a pretty significant amount. Say if you take diving from an regular inspection point of view, I guess, you're probably looking at about 30% of the budget.
Yep.
I would say. Yeah.
Okay. And then any kind of repair work would be additional to that.
Yes. Yeah. You're maybe looking at another repairs, maybe up possibly 40 to 60%.
Okay.
And then licenses and certification and all that stuff that goes around it would be responsible for the rest of the spend, likely.
So on the robotic side, why are divers still used if robotics have come so far where you can do welding and welding and all sorts of stuff under?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there is more efficiencies now in some of the remotely operated vehicle operations. There's a huge safety element, of course, that the industry is aware of. There's been a lot of divers killed in the past and had long-term health issues and such like that's cost businesses a lot of money. So we have tried to move away from it because of that, and the tasks are advancing, the technology's advancing such that it just makes more sense. However, the dive will never go away totally because, as I said, a lot of the assets, which not all of, some of them are being decommissioned now because they're 30, 40 years old, but a lot of them, even, I guess, 20 years old, 15 years old, were diver intervention systems. So to enable you to modify those systems to use a remotely operated vehicle would be a significant change to the system and expense associated, So it's just simply not economical to do that. It's still economical to use divers as they were designed to be used and continue until the COP, I guess.
Okay, makes sense. And I guess are the robotics side of things, is that really more for like very deep type applications today?
It is, but it's also we've got a pretty harsh environment here north of the UK, so north of Scotland. We call it west of Shetland. It's called. And it's quite deep, but it's also very, adverse weather conditions. The wave height can be 7-8 meters,